Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Chris back with another unboxing from my currently favorite brand, which is Merrell. And I have a lot of favorite brands, man, but Merrell in particular always kind of hits it for me because that sounds weird. They focus on hiking, and real quick, QC 2 OK is a QC sticker. And there's just a signature on the top of it, so there's no date of production here. But there is a QC sticker, QC2, OK. I'm dropping these down. I'm going to give you guys a name very quickly. This is the Moab 2 Decon 1TRL. The color is Birch and Camel. The style code is J004710. This is a 10.5, so it's a women's 10.5, and that's perfect because my daughter can wear this and she loves it, and that's why I got it for her. But more importantly, I'm going to take this paper out real quick because the big feature of this shoe, and you've heard Decon before, specifically in regard to stripped down models of particular basketball shoes. And I got a big piece of paper here at the toe that I'm trying to get out. You turn that to the side so you can see it. And these shoes are made with natural leathers to provide a distinct look and feel. Color may transfer due to the artisanal tanning process. And that's what it says on the paper here. I'm going to look at the tag real quick, and it does have the style code J004710, made in Vietnam. And a deconstructed shoe. So when you get a Merrell boot, typically it's lined and padded and it's insulated to keep your foot warm. So when you're on a trail, you can go out and do all these things. But I've been working on this concept called city hiking. So I've been buying a lot of shoes that fit what I call city hiking. It doesn't mean that you can't go get on a trail in the shoe. It just simply means that you're going to be walking a lot in urban areas, and there may be broken curbs, potholes, things like that, cracks in the sidewalk, and you want to have sure footing even on those surfaces, especially if you decide to go get dinner and you sit down and you guys notice I'm folding this shoe. Any Merrell shoe, you would not be able to do that. Any boot, you would not be able to do that. There's no shank necessarily in here preventing the shoe from kind of like in a normal Merrell boot, you're going to have shanks and a lot of things that hinder the shoe from shifting and moving a lot. This is a much more breathable version of the Moab, much more breathable. So they've taken the lining out of it. I'll show that in the close-up. The insole, I think it does have padding. Yeah, it does have a considerable amount of padding, and I'll show that in the close-up as well. As a matter of fact, I'm going to leave it out over here on top of the box so when I do the close-up, there is some recycled materials in the shoe, but it is a beautiful sneaker boot. And if you're going to buy one style-wise, I got my wife a pair, I got my daughter a pair, so they both have pairs, and I'm sure they're going to be matching each other when we get down to Miami. But it's one of those shoes that I think people look at Merrell and they don't see it as a fashionable brand, and they should start to reconsider. Almost like if you look at the North Face has crossed over into that territory where people see it as a cool brand. Merrell isn't there yet, but they should be. Now, one of the things that I do love about this shoe is internally, right, there's a piece of plastic in this eyelet here. I think it's TPU. It doesn't rub, it doesn't, my wife's already been wearing her pair, my daughter hasn't. I just brought these over here so I could videotape them, but my wife's already been wearing her pair. But the shoe is beautiful, man, and I'm gonna shut up so I can get to the close-up and wrap this video up. But Vibram, outsole, Vibram. It's a pretty shoe, man. It's a pretty shoe. Close-up. All right, I wanted to start with the outsole, the insole, so you guys could see what it looks like. It looks like basketballs on there, doesn't it? But it's very cushioned. And you can see the perforated holes through the cushion, through this insole. You can see through those. That means it's a bit more breathable than normal. I'm going to drop this down out of the way. And I want to move this up because I want you to see the materials here. As a matter of fact, I'll switch that one. You know what? Let me 360. Give you that shot. Give you a full angle because although the website has a 360, this video is probably just going to be a little bit clearer and help you to kind of, you know, decide if you want to buy a pair. They come in several colors. But man, I'm telling you, it's just a beautiful shoe. And I love this pull tab, which I'm always fond of pull tabs that are functional and that aren't all close. And look how quickly you can just pop your finger through that pull tab. And that's nice. That's a great feature. I'm going to stop it here, pick this one up so you can get a look at the medial side of the shoe. I want to drop this outsole here. But you saw me folding the shoe. I'm going to drop this, push it back, put this down. And I'm showing you this because Merrell wants the shoe to be packable to take up less space. They want it to take up less space. So if you take all your paper out of it, then you can roll it up into a corner and boom, it'll stay right there. Now you can see I broke it a little bit, not broke it, but you can see the wrinkle in the side here. So it won't be any returning these. But it is important that you see that the shoe can be laid flat because it is a deconstructed model. There's no lining on the inside. So hopefully you can see that. You know what? I'll aim it this way because I have more light. But there's no lining on the inside. You can see it's just strips of leather. But it's a beautiful shoe, man. That's canvas. There is a canvas lining at the heel, around the heel. But the rest of the shoe on the inside, you can see the stitching that places these suede overlays on the outside. It's a great looking shoe from Merrell, and I'm going to wrap this up. No need to stay on it that long because there's no on foot. These are my daughter's shoes. I didn't get myself a pair of the Decons. I should have, but I have the Novas, and that's going to be kind of like my daily kind of go-to shoe for a while. But that's it. You can see kind of that recycled look in the outsole. Vibram outsole. It's really nice, man. Merrell, you're doing a fantastic job with these shoes. Maybe I'll wrap it up for a while, get ready to move on to another brand, you know, and spending way too much money on sneakers. But I like buying sneakers where, you know, if I do buy another pair, it's simply because I just like the brand a lot. But in this instance, with Merrell, I'm not going to have to buy my wife another pair of kind of trail city hiking shoes for a minute. These things will last for a while. You know what I mean? They'll last for a while. But that is it. I think I folded that thing so much I popped the E out on one of them, didn't I? I don't think so. I think it was like that. But that's it. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.